So today we're gonna be filleting some scup that we just caught, and we're gonna be just showing how to do it, and then we're gonna cook them. The first thing we have to do is take all the scales off the fish.
Good. Don't forget the line on top there, real close to the fins. Use the tip of it to get in there so you don't hit the, there. Yep. And it just drag it to the right. To the right is the direction the scales go. Yeah, there you go, see? Yep. Good. Get those up by the head, down around that fin and on the belly. Don't forget up around the head right there too. So that's where we're going to be cutting in. Yeah, just dig in and pull hard and pull them right off. There you go. There you go. All right, so next we need to take the guts out. And we're going to cut down from the center. And we're going to take all the... Do you want to put a glove on before you stick your hand in its cavity?
Yeah, but I'll cut them open. I can cut them open right now.
So you don't want to get the knife that deep, because what you're doing right now is cutting into all those intestines and stuff.
Yep.
You want to keep the knife at this angle. Look at me. The knife going this way with the point facing its chin, so you can just cut the skin and not cut the entrails like this. Ready? Look at me. So you're gonna go like this and just go whoop, cut up.
Okay.
Like this. Put the tip in, pull up, you know? Go for it. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the guts out. We're gonna gut the fish. Well, actually, it's not the first thing. We already scaled them, right?
Yep.
Now we're gonna take the guts out. So you're gonna cut from the butthole to under the chin. And then you get to stick your fingers in there.
So we cut down right there, and then we cut across the spine here, and then we kind of just dug through the fish, and we got this nice piece of meat.
We need to make a hole in this board so that I can stick a knife into it, like this, to hold down the skin. Makes it way easier. Yeah, see, we need to make a thing to stick down in here. This fish has tough skin, and I think this knife needs to be sharpened a little more too. This is why we usually cook it with the skin on. No bones. No, I'm never gonna mess with that. That's the rough cut way. You usually do that for bigger fish. For smaller fish, you take a more precise, like this, cut along the spine, because you want to try to get as much meat as possible. You take some bones out, save as much of the meat as possible. Instead of cutting them out, we can pick them out like this. Bony, bony bone. Everybody's in the same spot, so easy to find. Boom. Boom. Now, with this one, we're gonna leave the skin on. This is gonna be easier to cook and to save more meat. I mean, look at what we got from the other fillet. We got like this much little pieces. It's because we do it the more precise way, you get a big, we're gonna save that. Move the cup. Now do the top. Turn the fish. Because the knife needs to go in that way. Perfect. Excellent. That's perfect. You feel it? You feel it sliding across the bones?
Mm-hmm.
Turn the knife the other way. Now lift up the top near the head. Lift up and go further and further down until you reach down to the cavity with the guts. Make sure you don't poke through and hit your fingers.
Okay.
Good, now cut down like this. Yep, down like that, and go cut the skin to get it out from around, because there's no more meat to cut there. You've made it down to the gut cavity now, right? So now you just need to do a sawing motion to get that skin off. Cut down at that angle right there. Yep. Yep. Great. Here, you know what? I'm gonna hold them to make it easier. Go ahead, you can cut that right off right there. Just saw the rest of it all the way down to the tail. No, I mean from up here. Cut from here down to there in a sawing motion like this. Shh, just lift the fillet up. Yep. Now lift the fillet up. Good. Now sawing motion. Don't cut down, cut across level. No, on the outside of the skin. Yep, just like that. There you go. Perfect. That's exactly right. Down to the tail. Good. Now you're past the body cavity. Now you're going to lift it up and lightly touch it to get all that flesh out. Because there's more. See all that? That's all edible in the tail. Once you get past that gut cavity, you can go down again and start cutting across, and you know, it's all a matter of just doing it more and more and more, and the more you do it, then you're good. Perfect. Now cut that last little piece. Good. Now get those bones out. Perfect. Some of those things aren't even hard. So any of those things that stick up, they're still bones, even if they're not super hard. Just yank them all those little things. Really push your fingers in there to feel them. There she is. Clean the flesh out of the clippers, and it'll grab tighter. There you go. Beautiful. Now show me that fillet. Wunderbar.
So this is what we ended up with. This is the stuff with the skin on. This is the stuff with the skin off.